the Mandalorian and Grogu. I want to get some commentary. What do you think of this poster? Look at this poster. It's to me, it looks like Raiders of the Lost Mandalorian. This is an old 1920s serial trailer adventure movie. It kind of breaks a lot of the rules. Like Grogu is on the poster twice.
Three times.
Yeah, is it 3?
He's on the speeder with Mando in the bottom right too.
And then it just I don't know. This is
do you guys know who that guy is with the ears next? I do. I just want to know if you guys know, because no one pays attention. No, the guy below Sigourney Weaver. That's Zeb from Rebels. Star Wars Rebels. You guys all watch Star Wars Rebels, right?
No. Yeah. Well, I did.
I know, but the joke is most people will not. Who is
what
that?
What do we think of this poster? I'll say this. Based on all the other posters for the Star Wars sequel movies, I thought they were very lame, very low effort. At least they're trying. I still think it's not great, but they tried.
It's not great, but you know what? It's not terrible either. It's not bad. I think is it going to get people to go watch it? Who knows? I doubt it, but it's not a bad poster.
It's the earth tone colors. The orange of it all, the desert look of it, that just kind of turns me off.
Oh, I hope we see Tatooine. I like if you're searching for adventure, this is the way, huh? Remember, because they say this is the way. Huh?
Well,
yeah.
I think they needed a title, a real title.
Yeah. Yes.
Like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I mean, you know, we all know that's The Man with No Name, but it's Fistful of Dollars for a Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Right. The Mandalorian and Grogu is that's not a title. That's just a statement of characters.
That's literally they put it on the schedule as that's the name of the movie. Then suddenly it becomes the name of the movie. I'll just say this, at the risk of sounding sexist, and why stop now? It looks like too many women were involved in this. Guys, if you show this to any man who's a real Star Wars fan, they would tell you this poster is lame and the title is lame. They needed more male energy, because the whole, if you're searching for a new adventure, this is the way. Yeah. Like, that's just so lame.
69.
It also looks like they took frame grabs from things and just put them together and then painted over them.
There's no sense
AI.
Yeah,
overlay.
there's no
AI
like you know, the great posters when you have like Tom Jung, who painted the first Star Wars one sheet, or you had Drew Struzan, who did the prequel stuff, even though they changed
or
it
Luke
around.
with his shirt open, and then Princess Leia with her legs
way more.
That's Tom Jung or Young's poster, and this doesn't. There's no sense of design in this. It's like, why would, if Sigourney Weaver is like a heavy or some kind of authoritarian, why is she looking like that? And why is she there in the poster?
She's a New Republic general,
and you don't put characters facing off the center of the picture.
Yeah, she's looking away from the poster.
That's not what you do.
You make characters look inward.
Correct.
Because your eye, look, I read dumb design books
with Grogu and the Mandalorian, because they're looking out at the adventure they're about to jump into.
Right.
And they're the biggest, they're the most prominent on the poster.
And Grogu should be in a Princess Leia bikini.
There should be a sexy woman on the poster. And literally all these elements. That's why, I mean, I'm sorry.
Sigourney's not doing it?
Sexy woman looking sexy on a poster.
There were layers of approval that included many women who looked at this and said, we can't have a sexy woman on the poster.
Do not offend us in any way in this poster.
Like, there will be nothing that will offend our female fans. That's why they've all but supplanted, suppressed, gotten rid of anything with the slave Leia outfit.
I promise you the reason is because there's no fucking sexy women in this movie. That's why. It's not because they were afraid. There's literally going to be, Right.
Well, I mean, Sigourney Weaver's character may as well be a Kathleen Kennedy proxy, as far as I'm concerned. So just based on the poster. Let's actually look at the trailer now. I'm going to bring that up on screen. I may pause it. If anyone has a comment, please let me know, and I will pause.
To me, this is a Bob Hope, Bing Crosby road movie.
and it should have been called Road to Tatooine or something.
Right, right.
With Dorothy Lamour.
Even that would have been, like, look, The Empire Strikes Back is the best title. Yeah. But even Attack of the Clones, I remember hearing it grew on me.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith, that's a badass title that echoes Return of the Jedi. And The Phantom Menace is very inspired by old serials, right? Like,
it's a terrible title.
Yeah, I got it. It's Baby Yoda kicks ass. How about that?
Mandalorian and the Green Fucker. Sorry.
Right. I mean, if anyone wants me to pause, please speak up, but it's 94 seconds.
His ship, which blew up in the series and is now back somehow.
Oh, stop it.
Which nobody knows.
Razor Crest.
That's the volume.
That's the volume. By the way,
my God.
Babu Frick or a Babu Frick character. This was shown a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is old. This has been around.
Wow.
And it's more of a teaser. Well, it was shown not publicly. It showed, and it showed up online, and now it's now officially released. So let's continue.
There we go. Everyone applaud.
I was an alien and Aliens and the good Alien movies.
Galaxy.
And we use their set. Hey.
Is she looking at the menu at Space Denny's?
Yeah, is this the way you introduce Sigourney Weaver into the Star Wars universe with this shot?
That's interesting.
Well, she's menacing. You can tell.
How come she's not in her underwear?
They have really good happy hour at this bar.
Her hips hurt. She didn't want to stand.
Diner. Okay.
This is so boring. Right, you would introduce her doing something badass, not ordering off the menu at funny. Space Denny's.
Good point.
Oh, it's so cute.
Do they have appetizers?
She has the
joke
peanuts.
We've seen played out many times in the series.
Yeah, that's a joke. They've done that 20 times.
No, you don't understand. He's pulling the bowl to him, and then she's stopping him.
She's mean.
That's
he's so cute.
Okay. Look, Baby Yoda will never not be cute. But are we going to see Baby Chewbacca?
We're tired.
Are we going to see Baby Size Noodles? Wait, we already did in Skeleton Crew. Oh God.
Yeah.
Stop it. What was that?
That was like a big hallway fight. Let me go back.
We just saw a bucket of puppets. Yeah.
Was that Babu Freak's family?
I have no idea. Yeah. This is a hallway fight. This is being overused in all action movies. Every action movie from Ballerina to John, everything's got a hallway action. It's boring. People bouncing off the wall.
Look how that's
Daredevil, yes.
They use the same stunt coordinators that reuse their greatest hits. It's getting boring.
No, but look, he's jumping for something.
That's Zeb. You're gonna love it.
I always look to Star Wars for innovation. George Lucas was always tight-lipped, secure, because he didn't want his ideas. He knew Hollywood would rip him off, even though the biggest Hollywood ripoff was Battlestar Galactica, the original.
Let's also not forget that George Lucas was always pushing the bounds of cinematic storytelling.
Yes.
Always looking for new ways of doing things, new ways of telling stories.
The
and
volume.
no one does that anymore.
Now, look, everybody looks very diverse in this shot. So
diverse. None of aliens.
I don't see a lot of aliens, though. Here we go.
Not a lot of Asians.
What are they cheering?
Oh, that's Jeremy Allen White from The Bear.
Is it?
That's Jabba's son. That's the actual point of the movie. Is they're hired to protect this guy from another bounty hunter from the Clone Wars that you guys also didn't watch.
So Jeremy Allen White, who I think is a really great actor, he's providing the voice for this character.
Maybe he drags himself around and does body capture. I don't know.
He's probably wearing the
blood's on steroids. Look at his arms.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a beefcake, yo.
Oh my God.
It's Gladiator.
That's ridiculous. So Grogu's motivation is he really likes snacks.
There it is.
Yeah.
And
I
here's
can
some
honestly see, like, I've seen multiple shots of Grogu already, that can be used to promote the movie. Like grab your popcorn and go watch Grogu, go watch The Mandalorian and Grogu. And
Popcorn bucket.
being used as like specific gifts to promote the movie. That's all I'm seeing with all the Grogu shots. Even with like Grogu with Babu Freak's family in the car. Like, take your family, go out to see the movie. Like, they make that a gift. I don't know.
Yeah, anyways.
The robot fight.
Good animation.
Yeah, this CGI looks real rough for something that's been done for over a year.
And this is their big shot.
Yeah,
I know.
Robert, am I insane? That doesn't look good.
No.
Another cute creature.
Good shot, baby.
That looks
Good
terrible.
shot, baby. Who is that?
Baby
That was-
Yoda. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my
You
god.
see the
All
way
right.
they ran away? They ran away like this, like a hand puppet.
Like they're puppets.
Yeah, they are
This is,
literally
this
puppets.
this is a Jim Henson production.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
It
my
looks like it.
gosh.
Okay. So what everyone's thoughts will go around the horn. Chime in. Everybody.
You know what? I had Andor. I'm good. You know,
Yes.
I'm good. You know, and
Yeah.
Andor was a nice finale for me for Star Wars. That I liked it. It ended well. I don't need to see anything else from Lucasfilm ever again.
The other thing also is you have to have done research to understand this movie or to even be interested in this movie. But I dare say that there's many people who watched The Mandalorian as have read the extended universe books.
How dare you?
Let
I'm
me ask you guys
surprised that
this.
we
Like,
didn't
and I'm kind of curious about this. Well, do kids even talk about Baby
Nope.
Yoda?
No.
Do
This
movie
kids
is
care about Baby
later.
Yoda?
Those adults.
I feel like the Baby Yoda hype has already died down. It's too late. Too little, too late. I'm actually surprised that they didn't have Pedro Pascal remove his helmet and show his face.
He will.
At least for the movie, so that his fans can be like, "Oh my god, Pedro Pascal!" But they didn't even do that. They didn't do that
had
in
a
the
moment.
trailer. That's one
had a
thing that
moment.
surprised me. But I think that the hype for the Mandalorian has really died down. This movie has come way too late. Nobody's going to care about it. And I honestly don't think that it'll be as successful as they're hoping it'll be.
Book of Boba Fett turned off a lot of people that were on the Mandalorian train and Kenobi and
Another thing about this film is there's really nothing new in it. Like, one of the interesting things about when like the Empire Strikes Back trailer originally dropped, we got to see AT-ATs for the first time. Like, what the hell is that? Why are they battling in the snow? They went somewhere where we'd never seen in the first Star Wars. It was the total antithesis. They showed us Bespin, a cloud city. You're seeing twin pod cloud cars, and you're seeing things you've never seen before.
But that was George Lucas's rules.
But yeah, now all they're doing is they're giving us like, remember this. Where's the new? If we know the Razor Crest is blown up, we know he had an N1 Naboo starfighter. Is somehow Jonathan Voico made the joke today. Somehow the Razor Crest returned, and it's like that. Why are you? Is this movie a prequel? Does this movie take place before the Razor Crest was destroyed?
I have one. The best way to describe this is that this is Disney's How to Train Your Dragon. I think this is going to be successful. It has the feeling of How to Train Your Dragon. Forget about all the facts.
But people still like those.
Right. But if Disney were smart, they should have capped the budget around 100 million.
Sure, I have no idea how much they spent, but the tone of this, you know what? I taking this on its own as if nothing else existed prior to it.
So were they, I think.
I think this has got I think they've got something good happening here.
It's
I'm
also
successful.
It'll have an appeal to kids.
Yes, correct. This was
Reminder, this was supposed to be the last season that got changed and switched into a movie. Like, this is going to be a hodgepodge of fuckery, basically.
But to your point, though, what kids are excited about this? I mean, you're just going to do it based on a trailer like that?
Who you're talking
And it
about?
comes out.
Anybody. I mean,
it comes out 7 years after the last Star Wars movie was in a theater. I mean, Rise of Skywalker effectively ended Star Wars being a theatrical property.
I don't think this is the audience for that movie.
Okay.
I don't think that movie audience is the audience for this one.
I'd be
The
curious to
Mandalorian
see
audience.
Who is the audience you think is
So-
gonna?
Exactly.
like everyone
I
else.
would think that the Mandalorian audience would be the target audience for
Yes.
this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
would
is
say The
there enough of them
Mandalorian, yeah.
to generate
Season
excitement
1.
about wanting to see this movie?
Right.
Yeah, I looked it up here. The estimated budget is roughly 140 to 160 million.
That's cheap. So it was probably all on. It is all the volume. A lot of effects and green screen. Not a lot of locations.
Yeah, shot
And
in
yeah,
California, by the way.
Under 200
Yeah,
million.
it was shot out in Manhattan Beach Studios.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have made this movie for 60 million? It's 2 episodes of a TV show.
The thing I won't like is if they reassemble the Mandalorian homeless team.
Yeah.
That to me was the most egregious part of this, because the very first Mandalorian was David Carradine Kung Fu, going from town to town doing shit. And then they subsequently, in each subsequent series, screwed it up more and more and more. So yeah, I will. I'm dreading that it's going to become the Mandalorian team.
They need to explain what the point of this is, because it ended
They
with
don't-
them
they-
retiring in a fucking house and like, that's it. We're retired. We got our happy ending. And this is all supposed to lead into, if it's successful, Dave Filoni doing his Ahsoka wrap up, heir to the Empire ripoff. So is the whole point this just leading to the end? But like, we've instead of Nick Fury, it's going to be Ahsoka. I got a mission for you.
Well, here's how you save the movie. Sneak in Cara Dune.
That's correct. I was just gonna say that.
It's.
Or
I'm sure
Sebastian
it's
Stan,
not.
Luke Skywalker.
Now
It's
that
not
her-
unheard of for Star Wars to do reshoots.
Yeah, they could do reshoots. They could shoehorn her in now that they've reached a settlement. That would show some goodwill.
Yep.
And it would.
It would
But
draw people to the theaters.
would there be outrage about it? Honestly,
Yes.
I don't. I think there would be from a fringe element, and no one
fringe
would care.
element. The fringe element is the element celebrating Charlie Kirk. They're the same people that's called Gina a Nazi. It's literally you would piss off the
What I'm
same
saying
people
is
upset about all of
Those
this.
are not the majority of people. They're fringe.
Yeah, those
Small
people are not
percentage.
going to see a Star Wars movie.
No.
Yeah. I used to think it's fringe. It's not fringe, man. It's a significant portion of their current people watching Star Wars.
Of which is a very small minority.
I think it's a small minority.
I just think, Chris, you guys remember when the X-Files jumped from TV to the movies?
Yeah,
That
the
movie,
was not great.
it looked like a movie. You went from a 4:3 screen to widescreen. It looked different than any X-Files episode. You could tell from the trailer that it felt big screen. The movie was not entirely successful, but this doesn't differentiate itself. It looks like a trailer for another episode.
I agree.
And I think you have to figure out a way, if you're going to do this, to announce right away to your audience that this is something you have to see on the big screen.
It's an event.
Like Steph was saying earlier, wait for streaming. You've got to tell your audience, you have to convince them that, if you don't want to go to the theater, you've got 3 seasons of this to watch. And what is different about this? How do you make audiences convinced that they need to go out to the theater and pay hard money to see it?
It's funny.
Here's
One
another
of the best
question.
comments, real quick, Alan, real quick. One of the best comments I saw about the trailer was forged for IMAX, lit for television, because it looks like the TV show.
It also doesn't look like Andor, which looked theatrical because it was
Andor
shot on
looked
so
like
many
a
real
movie.
locations.
Andor looked like an epic movie. Sorry, Alan.
Yeah,
please.
no, I just want to ask an important question. Where did we leave off with the Mandalorian?
Right. Good question.
What happened
Dan
at
is
the
now
end
the
of that
leader of
leads
the
to this?
Mandalorians.
He was retired in a house on Mandalore or whatever.
And they lived happily ever after.
I'll tell you the one egregious thing for me in this trailer is seeing the slow walkers walking along the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, why would they do that?
Right.
Why would they
Why?
do that?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, why wouldn't they drop them off?
What
at a
military
less
reason?
precarious?
It's an open field weapon.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
slow walker is there to traverse large flat expanses, not to become goats.
Right.
It's the little ones with the 2 legs. Those are the ones that go up mountains.
Well, if we're lucky, we'll get Jack Black and Lizzo in this too. So
Yeah.